You ever get stuck in one of those boring conversations where it feels like you're both just going through the motions? Maybe it's at a networking event, maybe you just matched with someone online, or maybe you're on a date that's feeling just a little too business casual. You know there's potential, but you're not sure how to flip the switch and create that magnetic spark. I'm Kevin Chinn. As a professional dating coach, I help successful men master attraction and build high quality relationships. If you're ready to date better and live better, then you're in the right place. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to take any dull conversation and turn it into flirty, playful banter that instantly builds attraction. Stick around, because this is a game changer if you're tired of boring dates. All right, let's start by talking about what creates attraction in the first place. Because if you don't get this, then everything else I'm going to say won't land. Attraction comes from polarity, the dynamic between masculine and feminine energy. You're the man, the leader in this exchange, and it's your job to guide the conversation and create a spark. If the energy between you is flat or neutral, it's because you're not leading, and that's when conversations get boring. Think of masculine energy like a river. It's focused, strong, and it flows in a clear direction. Feminine energy is more like the ocean. It's expansive and unpredictable. The key here is that she wants to be led. Your job as the man is to bring that strong directional energy into the conversation so that she can relax into her feminine. When you do this right, it naturally creates tension and excitement. She'll start leaning into the interaction. This is where most guys get stuck. They'll stay in nice guy mode, neutral, polite, trying not to rock the boat. But if you want to flirt, you need to be the one who shifts the energy. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can do that. So you're stuck in a boring conversation. Maybe you're talking about work, the weather, or what you did last weekend. How do you make the jump to something more playful and engaging? It's all about creating contrast. Boring conversations stay boring because both of you are staying in the same safe space and neither of you are willing to add any tension or excitement. So here's the first tip. Introduce some playfulness by teasing her in a lighthearted, nonchalant way. Let's say she's talking about how she loves watching Netflix after work. Instead of seeking approval and saying, "That's so cool, we have so much in common," you could say something flirty like, "Wow, Netflix and chill, huh? Super original. How many times have you seen The Office?" Notice how this adds a little challenge without being mean. It's teasing, but it's fun. You're basically saying, "I see you, but I'm not putting you on a pedestal." That's an attractive vibe because you're creating tension, something she can respond to and play with. Another approach, flip the script on her. If she's asking you about your work, don't just give her the standard answer, "I'm a finance consultant." Instead, try saying something mysterious like, "I could tell you what I do, but then you'd be dangerously attracted to me. And we can't have that yet," right? It's bold, it's playful, and it immediately shifts the tone of the conversation. Now, if you want to take it to the next level, storytelling is your secret weapon. Here's why. Most guys answer questions directly. She asks, "What do you do?" And they say, "I'm a software engineer." And that's the end of it. Boring. Instead, you're going to use every question she asks as an opportunity to tell a story that reveals your personality, humor, and the fact that you're a guy with a life she'd want to be a part of. For example, if she asks about your weekend, don't just say, "I went to the gym and I hung out with some friends." Instead, tell her a playful story. "I actually tried to have a chill weekend, but then I got roped into this absurdly competitive kickball game. People take kickball way too seriously. I swear, I saw one guy take a dive like he was in the World Cup." You ever been to one of those games? This is light, fun, and gives her an opening to join the conversation on a playful note. And don't be afraid to exaggerate a little for effect. You're not lying. You're just adding flavor. Flirty banter thrives on a little bit of absurdity because it keeps things unpredictable. You're showing her that you don't take yourself too seriously, and that's magnetic. Here's a concept that will change the way you interact with women: the push-pull dynamic. This is all about giving her something, like a compliment or showing interest, and then playfully pulling back and creating tension. That back and forth chemistry is the basis of flirting. For example, you could tell her, "You've got this cute little laugh that's kind of contagious, just like all those seemingly innocent murderers from the movies." You're giving her a compliment, but then pulling back with playful accusation. This push-pull keeps her engaged because it's unpredictable and it creates a fun challenge. Remember, women love a man who's confident enough to playfully challenge her. It puts you in a position of leadership, which is exactly where you want to be when you're creating attraction. Another example, if she's talking about her job, you could say, "Oh, you're a doctor? That's perfect, because I'm about to eat this entire chocolate cake for dessert and I do not know what's going to happen." Again, you're pushing and pulling at the same time, giving her a playful edge, but keeping the interaction fun and lighthearted. Now, all of this stuff works, but only if you're bringing the right energy into the conversation. You have to stay grounded in your masculine presence. This means being relaxed, comfortable, and completely present with her. If you're in your head worried about saying the perfect thing or being too serious, she'll feel that, and the conversation will feel forced. But when you're in control of your energy, that's when you can lead the conversation wherever you want. Here's a tip. Focus on staying engaged, but not overly intense. Keep your voice calm and playful. When she says something, really listen to her and play off of it. Don't be thinking about what you're going to say next. Be genuinely curious and responsive in the moment. That grounded energy is what allows flirting to feel effortless. You're not trying to force anything. You're just guiding the energy of the conversation with confidence. Another pro move, use pauses. Don't feel the need to fill every silence with words. Pauses create a sense of anticipation and give her room to respond. It's a subtle but powerful way to stay grounded in the conversation and keep things flowing naturally. So there you have it, the exact steps to turn any boring conversation into flirty, playful banter. Remember, it's all about creating that energetic polarity, adding playful tension, and keeping things light and fun. With the right mindset and a few key strategies, you'll be able to lead any conversation and create attraction effortlessly. If you're ready to master flirting and make attraction automatic, then join my free Attraction Accelerator Challenge. I'll show you how to dominate your dating life in just 5 days. Click the link in the description or DM me flirt on Instagram. I'll personally guide you through the next steps.